brand new. Time will always try to make us. Time will always try to make us. You remind me what I used to know.
First up on today's show, we have a story from Ben Hunt.
Then Tia tells us the weather for the rest of the week.
After that, the final edition of Says You with Chloe and Tyler.
All of that and much more coming up on today's episode of Flyer News.
Life could be a dream if only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Flyer News. Today's the day one with periods running A, B, C, D, E. I'm Prisha Ray.
And I'm Mackenzie Coleman.
The Amazon rainforest is one of the coolest places on my bucket list.
Yeah, me too, but I've been recently hearing that deforestation is getting really bad there.
There was a flood recently, I think.
Wait, why? Why don't we just take it to Ben Hunt, who can tell us more about the flooding in the Amazon rainforest?
For the second straight year, there has been significant flooding in the Amazon. Now, the people of the Amazon are being hit hard for the second straight year. The heavy rain is caused by back-to-back La Niñas. A La Niña is when the Pacific Ocean currents affect global climate patterns. Scientists say that climate patterns have intensified due to climate change. The largest city in the Amazon, called Manaus, has tracked flooding since 1902. In the last 10 years, 7 of the worst floods have occurred, including the current flood. Luna Grip, a geoscience researcher, states that it is confirmation that extreme climate events are increasing greatly. With more of these catastrophic events, who knows when or if these events will ever stop. In Brazil's Amazonas state alone, around 367,000 people have been affected by the rising waters. Also, the rivers in the Amazon have reached near record depth levels, showing how bad the flooding truly is. People in the flooding are becoming creative to help save their houses, belongings, and livelihoods. Some are using wooden planks to improvise an elevated floor inside of their homes to stay above the water level. Peak flooding in Manaus typically occurs around mid-June, and it takes weeks, sometimes even months, for the flooding to go back down to ground level. The flooding has forced 35 municipalities in the Amazonas state to declare states of emergencies. The flooding has damaged agriculture, making food the #1 priority in the Amazon. However, due to the flooding, it is hard to distribute the food to their people. This has been Flyer News. I'm Ben Hunt, and have a great day.
The weather outside has been a bit cold recently.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be really cold during Memorial Weekend.
I hope it's hot outside so I can go to the beach and tan.
Well, let's take it to Tia, who can tell us the weather for the rest of the week.
Go tell the weatherman I said I want it sunny outside today. No darkness into my emotions. So tired of living in yesterday. Go tell the weatherman I said all the rain from last year's pain is gone. Go tell the weatherman I sent good thanks for all the things that he's done.
Morning, Flyers. I hope you all had a nice chilly weekend compared to last week. Today we have a high of 51 degrees and 91 degrees and a low of 65 degrees, partially cloudy. Saturday we have a high of 77 degrees and a low of 54 degrees with 60% chance of rain and some lightning and thunder. Then on Sunday we have a high of 81 degrees and a low of 59 degrees, partially cloudy on a Monday. On Monday, it gets a lot warmer with a high of 91 degrees and a low of 69 degrees. I will definitely be going to the beach since the weather is going to be so nice. And that's all for this weekend's weather update. I'm Tia Delva, and let's take it back to the desk.
Ray Liotta, the best-known actor for portraying the mobster Henry Hill in Martin Goodfellas, who brings a magnetical and edgy energy to the gallery of crime dramas and thrillers. Unfortunately, he has died at the age of 67. Liotta died in his sleep in the Dominican Republic, where he was filming the movie Dangerous Waters, according to his publicist, Jennifer Allen. In his acting career that spanned over 4 decades, Liotta established himself as one of the most dependable tough guy performers in Hollywood, skilled at portraying cops and criminals. Liotta will forever be associated with the dialogue he utters in the voiceover at the start of Goodfellas.
Another tragic and sudden death by the husband of one of the teachers that died in the Texas shooting has sadly passed away due to a heart attack. Joe Garcia, 48, died just 2 days after his wife, Irma Garcia, 46, a teacher at the Texas high school, was killed. The Garcias had been together for more than 30 years. They were high school sweethearts before marrying and having 4 children. Quote, "I truly believe Joe died of a broken heart and losing the love of his life." End quote. "It was too much," Austin wrote. Framingham Public Schools are providing resources in the wake of the Texas school shooting. If anyone needs to talk to someone on this tragedy, please see your house office counselor.
Mackenzie, it's Friday, and you know what? I'm feeling a little sad.
Huh? That's so weird. It's only like 7 in the morning. How is that even possible?
IDK, but I'm seriously in need of something to cheer me up.
Oh, I know what you need.
What do you think I need?
You need Says You with Chloe and Tyler.
So as you guys know, Katrina and Talia have taken over Says You, but Tyler and I wanted one last hurrah of Says You before we fully pass it on. They're doing a fantastic job, by the way, but we thought we'd do a little throwback and go back to the first question we did at the end of last school year. So let's go.
1, 2, 3, My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure.
Do you have any goals for next school year?
No,
Do you want to make any?
no.
Cool. Hi, Jamie. Do you have any goals for next school year?
I'm gonna stop failing history.
It's very fun. Mr. Sullivan, great teacher, kind of mean, but I hope you saw that. But they're all great. They're all very fun teachers. Who do you have again?
Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, Mr. Thompson, and then Miss Sequenzia. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Bring him lots of oranges.
Please.
Tyler will be very happy. It's our last episode. Come on, please. Hi. Hello.
Can I get the food out of my mouth before can you cut this out?
Please keep this in.
No.
Yeah. Okay, do you have any goals for next school year?
To graduate.
Do you think that you're going to be able to get all the credits to graduate?
Yes.
I don't think so. What will you do with your new free time when you drop out?
When I drop out, probably like marry rich. Cut this out.
Thank you. Okay, Andrew, do you have any goals for next school year?
Make all the teachers happy.
The question is, what are your goals for next school year?
Become class officer, kind of get my life together. You know?
Vote for Alex.
And when are those elections? When is the vote?
They're campaigning right now. I think it's end of May, end of June.
Early June.
Okay, vote for Alex, guys. Do you guys have any goals for next school year?
I guess just keeping my grades up and I don't know, just keep productive and like motivated. Even though I'll be a senior, just have to stick with it until the end.
What about you, Abby?
Oh, okay. I got one. Okay, so I guess my goal is to find a teacher who likes oranges so I can give him an orange every lunch period and then continue my tradition.
So you can't do it for Mr. Thompson anymore?
I mean, if I have him for psych next year and it's a lunch period, he might be bamboozled.
Okay, Sanjay. Last one from us. Do you have any summer plans or goals for summer?
Do I have stuff on my face for my sandwich?
Yes, it's all over your face. It's in your eyebrows.
Wait, that's the last one?
Yeah.
Wait,
Is that all you want to say? Do you want to say anything else?
Can I give like a farewell remark?
Okay.
When I walked in to FHS as a freshman, I saw Nomar Leva. Nomar Leva walk around with his camera and his mic, and I was like, wow, I need to be a star in this show. And every single time Nomar Leva came around, I never got an opportunity. But I want to thank you two for giving me my dream of being on Says You. I never thought it would be possible, but yeah, I think this is the greatest show ever made. And yeah, shout out Panther.
Tyler also had this dream. Tyler runs Says You now.
I got on Says You finally.
What? Crazy. Crazy.
Unfortunately, that is all for today's episode of Flyer News. You can rewatch this and other broadcasts again on our YouTube channel or watch them on the FEC TV tab on the school's website.
Also, be sure to check out our Instagram and Facebook at Framingham High Studios.
For Flyer News, I'm Mackenzie Coleman.
And I'm Prisha Ray. Stay tuned for the Early Bird hosted by Casey Brewer and Zach Trotterman. Have a fantabulous Frat Boy Friday, FHS.
Baby, I'll take you there, yeah. Oh, tell me how to turn your love on. You can get anything that you want. Baby, just shout it out, baby, just shout it out, yeah. And if you want me to, let's make a move, yeah. So tell me, girl, if every time we touch, you get this kind of rush, baby, say yeah, 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 yeah. If you don't wanna take it slow and you just wanna take me home, baby, say yeah, 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 and let me kiss you. Oh, baby, don't you know you got what I need? Here and now, it's time for celebration. I finally figured out, that all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about.
Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. We're not the same. We're different in a good way. Together's where we belong. We're all in this together. Once we know that we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Everybody now, together, all together, everyone, together, all come on, let's have some fun. All together, all there for each other every time. All together, come on, let's do this right.
We're all here and speaking out with one voice. We're gonna rock the house.
Good morning, Flyers.
Happy Friday and welcome back to the Early Bird. I'm Zach Trotterman.
And I'm Casey Brewer. Today we want to give a special shout out. Yesterday, we had a fan who will stay anonymous
Not for
come up to us and told us how much he loved our show.
Right, so let me paint a picture for you. We're sitting in the other room. We're editing, right? We're making a video like usual. He comes in. We think we're in trouble. I'm like, did we mess up on the show again? Did we do another loaded diaper incident? He goes up to us and says, I really like your show. And, it humbled us, right?
So we would like to give a special shout out to Mr. B, Digital Photo. Thank you so much for coming down. And now we are going to quickly run that intro.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Zach, what is this? What are you doing with the basketball?
Look, Casey, I've been in this TV club for about a year at this point.
All right.
I don't want to just be defined by it. I need to play basketball.
Why? No! Stick with what you know. Stick to what you know, Zach.
Have you never ever wanted to be something else? Look, I know deep down there, there's a baker in there.
After watching last night's show, I'm feeling a little inspired. Speaking of, last night Zach and I saw the premiere of High School Musical. Let me just say, it was spectacular. Everything. Zach, want to elaborate?
Well, I'm going to talk about this one thing in particular about the show. The way that they have all of the basketball players on the basketball team, they're dribbling around the stage. You know how easy it is for the ball to just go off stage? Like, to have that much control on stage, under the spotlight, pretty incredible. And, right, Troy Bolton, played by Ty Edmond, he went 3 for 3 on his shots that night, right? He made some clutch time shots, and it was like watching a Celtics game, I'll be honest. Casey, what else did you think?
I thought
Besides spinning a ball.
I thought it was incredible, and you got to give a shout out to the stage crew because the sets, the sound, everything was incredible. It made a beautiful, beautiful show. And now we're going to take it over to the pledge.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Joaquin. Listen, everybody, tickets are still on sale for the High School Musical. You'll love it tomorrow, today. Come out to it.
Please, we cannot recommend the show enough. It is truly something you have to witness live in the theater because you can't get something like that. You can't get an experience like this on a video.
And speaking of live in the studio, we have announcements.
Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing.
Hi everyone, we're here to tell you that your tryouts are next week, Tuesday through Thursday.
So it's going to run from 6 to 8:30 at Mass Bay in Framingham, and we hope to see you guys there.
Yeah.
Good morning, Flyers. Hey, happy Friday. I just wanted to let you know, if you're a junior, you're going to be a senior next year, and that's going to be crazy, crazy awesome, that is. And you got to check your email because you got an email that is a form for seniors helping freshmen. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's super awesome, and you get to do tours for the incoming freshman class, help out on freshman orientation. You get service hours. It's honestly the best thing ever in the entire world. You should go check your email and fill out that form if you want to be a part of that. Thanks.
Zach, what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm checking the email that Joaquin just told me
checking
to
the email?
check,
You got
right?
an email?
I'm a junior, so
Okay.
I mean, had to do that.
All right. Well, Zach, I'm sorry if I seem a little off today. If you didn't know, Goodfellas is my favorite movie of all time.
Well, greatest movie of all time, I would say.
Yeah, they hit me a little hard.
Ray Liotta, if you didn't watch
So,
Fire News,
greatest
has passed
ever.
yesterday. What an iconic movie.
A great movie.
Right? And in general, just like the 90s, like that era of movies was really
The
good.
mob movies. It was spectacular. So
Next week, we will have the entertainment segment back with our new host, Jackson.
Jackson's wild. Yeah.
That's going to be awesome to hear him talk about movies. But we just thought we had to mention Goodfellas as one of the greatest movies of all time.
And just in,
We have a
special announcement, a last-minute announcement, you could even say, with Miss Bannock. So.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to check in with you before the long holiday weekend. Again, we've been very mindful of what a difficult week it's been for our students and our teachers and our staff as a result of the horrifying murder of 19 children and 2 teachers at Robb Elementary School. So please remember that your counselors, your support staff, your house offices, all the staff are here for you. So if you do need to talk, I know a number of you have gone and talked to our support staff, but please continue to do so. More information is coming out, and it's just jarring to continually see this constantly on the news. So I just want to reassure you that we're all here for you, and we're heading into a long weekend, so it's a good idea to stop by and see a counselor or a social worker today if you feel like you need to talk. I also want to applaud the extraordinary performance opening night of High School Musical. It was incredible. The singing, the dancing, the acting, the music, the costumes, the sets, it was just unbelievable. So if you haven't had a chance to see High School Musical, there's another show tonight, and there's 2 shows tomorrow. There's a matinee at 2 o'clock, as well as the 7:30 performances tonight and tomorrow. So well done to the Framingham High School Drama Company. That was just an extraordinary performance. A couple things coming up for next week. May 31st, we have the Senior Cabaret. We have graduation for the class of 2022 at Bowditch Field at 6 o'clock on Friday. And I believe we have something called the Bolts Award. Is that next week too? I believe so. That is on Thursday. I want to say that's starting at 5:30, I believe. So this is to honor our video production program and students. So that red carpet event is something that we're all really looking forward to. So again, after graduation, MCAS 2 students, biology students in the 9th and 10th grade, you will be taking the MCAS on June 7th and 8th. June 9th, the Pops concert is over at Fuller. And students, your grades 9 through 11, your last day is June 15th, and then you're going to head into finals. And as you know, the finals are half days. So a lot's coming up. So I'll remind you of all of this, of course, but I also want to wish you a happy and peaceful holiday weekend. So thank you very much, everyone, and I'm going to send it back. Thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Panock. Just a quick reminder to everybody, Instagram page at Framingham High Studios. Click that link in the bio to make an announcement, or if you want to watch any of these shows, YouTube with the same name at Framingham High Studios.
Bolts Awards next week.
Bolts Awards, very exciting.
Very exciting for us. If anyone wants to go, come talk to us about it. But we just finished our first full week of hosting. I thought it went very well, Casey.
I thought it went very well. Very exciting. Friday, but a day one. It's very interesting.
Very, you know, that starts off the week for me, but that's ending the week this week. That's a little odd for me.
Very exciting, though. 3-day weekend. So
3-day weekend. I hope everyone has a nice Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to bid you farewell. Have a great weekend, guys.
Since my heart is cold and I've got sense to hold, tempted just to make an ugly scene. No, I'm not as proper, my money's in copper, ripped out from the brownstone.